and welcome to Switch Mania. I'm Clarence, and today we're diving into some serious savings with our latest lineup of Nintendo eShop gems. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, click the like button if you want more of this kind of videos, and ring the bell to stay updated on all the latest deals. And also, if you are new to this channel, I would like to inform you that we are having a running bi-weekly giveaway. The mechanics on how to participate are in the description down below. Participating is really easy, so why not join in on the fun? Now, without further ado, let's dive in. Agatha Christie, Hercule Poirot The First Cases takes players on a captivating detective adventure as they step into the shoes of the legendary detective Hercule Poirot during his early years. This immersive mystery game pays homage to the renowned Agatha Christie novels while offering a fresh and engaging experience. One of the standout features of Hercule Poirot The First Cases is its intriguing storytelling. Players are immersed in a series of complex murder cases meticulously crafted with clever twists and turns that keep them guessing until the very end. The attention to detail and adherence to Agatha Christie's style create an authentic and immersive narrative.
What a revelation! Join Robot, the extreme.
The Inner World The Last Wind Monk is a charming and whimsical adventure game that takes players on a journey through a beautifully crafted world filled with mystery and intrigue. It serves as a sequel to the critically acclaimed game The Inner World, expanding upon its interesting storyline and introducing new characters and challenges. The puzzles in this game are cleverly designed, requiring players to think outside the box and use their problem-solving skills. The game strikes a balance between challenging and accessible, ensuring that players of all skill levels can enjoy the gameplay experience. The puzzles are integrated seamlessly into the narrative, advancing the story and revealing more about the fascinating world and its inhabitants.
And for really untalented players, there's an
Your first task is to build
Bridge Constructor Portal invites you to step into the innovative fusion of two beloved franchises, Portal and Bridge Constructor. As a freshly appointed employee of the Aperture Science Test Lab, your mission is to construct bridges and other ingenious structures across 60 challenging test chambers. Guide the bendies safely to the finish line in their vehicles by utilizing a variety of portal gadgets, including portals themselves, propulsion gel, aerial fate plates, and more. Navigate through obstacles like sentry turrets, acid pools, and laser barriers while solving switch puzzles to progress unscathed. With GLaDOS as your guide, you'll learn the ins and outs of Aperture Science's unconventional engineering challenges.
the
Universe for Sale unfolds in a floating colony above Jupiter, where rain scalds and stories simmer. Amid the cluttered stalls of a surreal bazaar, a woman named Lila brews entire realities like cups of tea, drawing the attention of a skeletal mystic seeking transcendence through fleshless clarity. As the master watches Lila's strange talent with growing interest, the station's creaking alleyways offer a parade of strangers, some human, some not, all with their own threads in this larger, uncertain tapestry. Beneath its quiet conversations and hand-drawn charm, the game invites you to explore how something as immense as a universe can fit in a moment, a gesture, or a cup. GRIME plunges players into a realm born from the collapse of an enigmatic material, where existence itself is a precarious balance between creation and destruction. Emerging from the chaos, you find yourself thrust into a surreal and hostile world, brimming with unfathomable challenges and untold dangers. As you navigate this alien landscape, every corner teems with grotesque adversaries, each more twisted and formidable than the last. Armed with nothing but your wits and instinct, you must confront these monstrosities head-on, parrying their relentless assaults and absorbing their essence to fuel your own evolution. In GRIME, adaptability is key. Customize your abilities and augment your strengths to suit your preferred playstyle, forging a path uniquely tailored to your strengths and preferences.
Hand size or the number of
Zoeti brings you into a realm once serene, now besieged by monsters. As a Star Soul hero, your mission is clear: cleanse the land of this encroaching darkness. Equipped with a deck of playing cards, you'll weave together combinations to unleash powerful skills. No simple hand is without significance. Each pair, full house or royal flush, empowers you to either strike down foes or shield yourself from harm. Your journey in Zoeti is a delicate balance of offense and defense, strategy, and adaptation. In this forsaken land, the blood of a dead god fuels the horrors that roam, threatening the very fabric of existence. As the Star Soul hero, you stand as a beacon of hope amidst the chaos, defending the innocent and thwarting evil's advance.
Showing off some of the deeper, more complex mechanics in the...
Welcome to Elk is a biographical adventure set on an extraordinary island where every inhabitant has a unique story rooted in real-life experiences. Playing as Frigg, a young carpenter who leaves her hectic city life for an apprenticeship in a small off-the-grid town, you'll quickly discover that Elk is far from quiet. The island is woven together with true tales that range from the absurd and hilarious to the tragic, reflecting the messy, unpredictable nature of life. These stories, often tragic but always told with care and humor, form the heart of the adventure. As Frigg, you'll meet unforgettable characters, help them navigate their lives, and even engage in quirky minigames that underscore the emotional depth of their experiences. The procession to Calvary begins just after a brutal holy war, with chaos in its wake and one final target, Heavenly Peter, still at large. Tasked with tracking him down, you set off through a surreal Renaissance world stitched together from classic paintings. It's a strange and irreverent journey where absurd humor meets thoughtful design, blending point-and-click mechanics with unexpected freedom. The interface is familiar yet efficient, letting you interact with the world through a simple menu system and a growing inventory. Along the way, you'll hear a carefully selected classical soundtrack that matches the dramatic tone of the artwork. You're free to solve puzzles or skip them by force if you like, but consequences can follow. Mutazione unfolds like a mutant soap opera, blending small-town gossip with supernatural intrigue. Embark on a journey alongside Kai, a 15-year-old girl, as she ventures into the mysterious community of Mutazione to care for her ailing grandfather, Nono. Delve into the secrets of this secluded enclave where strange mutations abound following the impact of the meteor moon dragon over a century ago. Witness the resilience of its inhabitants as they navigate the aftermath of the cataclysmic event and form bonds amidst the lingering darkness. Explore the lush landscapes of Mutazione where magical gardens and hidden secrets await. Attend community gatherings, from barbecues to band nights, and forge connections with the eclectic residents who call this place home. The Darkside Detective invites players to don their trench coats, hone their sixth sense, and delve into the mysterious and dangerous cases of Twin Lakes. Join the intrepid investigators of the Darkside Division as they tackle the outright bizarre, the downright dangerous, and the confounding mysteries that lurk in the shadows of Twin Lakes. From flesh-hungry tentacles to mafian zombies and even the occasional missing sock, no enigma is too strange for the Darkside Detective. Detective Francis McQueen, leading the underfunded Darkside Division, is always ready to confront the darkness that pervades Twin Lake City. Whether it's cultists, demons, or the inexplicable occurrences in shopfronts and alleyways, McQueen is there to investigate the cases that others dare not touch. Spinch immerses you in a vibrant psychedelic world where you take on the role of a hyper-agile organism determined to rescue its missing offspring. As you navigate through surreal environments filled with bizarre enemies and mind-bending obstacles, your quick reflexes and precision are constantly tested. Each level offers multiple paths, luminous landscapes, and challenging foes that will push your platforming skills to the limit. With 6 vibrant worlds to explore and bosses to defeat, you'll dash, dodge, and even use your own babies as ammunition to survive. The game brings back an old school difficulty, encouraging repeated attempts until you master each section. Chicken Assassin Reloaded is a fast-paced action RPG that blends outrageous humor with intense combat. You take on the role of Mean McAllister, a fearless, over-the-top hero on a chaotic mission to rescue his kidnapped girlfriend, Candy. Along the way, you'll face a colorful array of enemies and bosses across visually stunning levels. With quick reflexes and relentless button mashing, you'll punch, slash, and shoot your way through each mission. As you progress, you can customize Mean's abilities, gear, and outfits, making him even more formidable. Prepare for mayhem, loot, and a wild ride in this frenetic adventure. Sam and Max Beyond Time and Space takes players on a wacky and hilarious adventure alongside the iconic duo Sam and Max, the freelance police. With its clever writing, offbeat humor, and engaging gameplay, Beyond Time and Space offers a delightful and memorable experience for fans of point-and-click adventures. The gameplay revolves around classic point-and-click mechanics, requiring players to solve puzzles, interact with quirky characters, and explore various locations. The puzzles are cleverly designed, providing a good balance of challenge and satisfaction when they are solved. The game encourages creative thinking and rewards players who pay attention to the details.
I forgot to think of a plan.
We could make...
Star Wars Pinball is a thrilling and engaging pinball game that immerses players in the iconic Star Wars universe. The standout feature of Star Wars Pinball is its seamless integration of Star Wars themes, characters, and storylines into the classic pinball game. The game features a variety of pinball tables, each inspired by different aspects of the Star Wars saga, including characters like Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, and iconic locations like the Death Star. This integration of Star Wars elements add depth and excitement to the pinball experience. Gameplay in Star Wars Pinball remains true to the pinball genre, with players using flippers to launch balls, hit targets, and rack up high scores. However, the Star Wars themed tables introduce special missions and minigames that are tied to the franchise's iconic moments and battles.
There was a 97.6% chance of failure.
Frogun Encore invites you to embark on a fresh, thrilling journey with Renata and her trusty Frogun in a charming low-poly 3D platformer. 3 years have passed since Renata's victory over Beelzebub, but her peaceful break in Jakestown is interrupted when the Flyboys strike again. With a new evil plot unfolding, Renata, Jake, and Hatter must traverse the world to stop the resurrection of Beelzebub. Explore vibrant, whimsical environments as you master expanded movements like the double jump, sling catapult, and toss jump. Use your frog gun to navigate through perilous ruins, swing on ledges and poles, and discover secret areas or shortcuts. ROBOBEAT throws you into a high-speed rhythm-driven shooter where every move syncs to the beat. Playing as Ace, a skilled bounty hunter, you're on the hunt for Frazer, an eccentric robot showman who's trapped you in his neon-drenched, ever-changing techno playground. To escape, you'll have to master fluid movement, wall running, sliding, bunny hopping, and grappling, while keeping your shots in perfect time with the music. The action never slows down as procedurally generated levels keep each run fresh. An arsenal of finely tuned weapons along with a mix of upgrades and modifications lets you adapt and remix your strategy on the fly. Voidwrought sends you in a hand-drawn world of cosmic horrors where the thawing ruins of the first civilization holds the secrets of lost gods and forgotten power. As the Simulacrum, your mission is to collect Ichor, the blood of deities, while navigating treacherous biomes, battling monstrous foes, and unearthing ancient relics that shape your abilities. With fluid movement, strategic combat, and deep customization, every encounter demands precision and adaptability. Construct a shrine amid the wreckage, gathering followers and expanding your influence to unlock hidden rewards and new depths of the world. Face over 70 enemies and 11 formidable bosses, wield powerful artifacts, and push your limits with unique New Game Plus mode modifiers in this modern take on the Metroidvania genre. Heroes Hour blends turn-based strategy with real-time combat, offering a dynamic experience where exploration, city building, and tactical battles shape every match. As a hero leading a growing army, you must expand your influence, develop your city, and prepare for large-scale conflicts against rival factions, all while navigating procedurally generated maps that ensure no two campaigns play the same. With an extensive roster of factions, hero classes, units, and spells, each decision from leveling up skills to commanding troops in battle can determine victory or defeat. Engage in fast-paced combat where hundreds of units clash in real time, casting spells and issuing strategic commands to shift the tide in your favor. Step into the fantastical world of Headland, a vibrant and whimsical realm teeming with colorful landscapes and quirky creatures. However, the tranquility of this imaginative world is under threat from an external force seeking to drain its wonder and vividness. Join Nor, the brave protagonist, on an action-packed adventure to rebuild the imagination core and save Headland from impending doom. Embark on a journey through the various islands of Headland, each bursting with its own unique charm and beauty. Encounter a diverse cast of imaginative monsters and engage in thrilling battles, gaining experience and leveling up your powers along the way. Mercenaries Blaze: Dawn of the Twin Dragons is a tactical role-playing game that offers players a strategic and engaging gameplay experience. The standout feature of Mercenaries Blaze: Dawn of the Twin Dragons is its focus on tactical combat and decision-making. Players engage in grid-based battles where they control a group of mercenaries with unique abilities and classes. The game emphasizes strategic positioning, character placement, and utilizing terrain to gain an advantage in battles. Tactical RPG enthusiasts will find the depth of combat and character customization appealing. Gameplay in Mercenaries Blaze: Dawn of the Twin Dragons revolves around turn-based battles, character progression, and story-driven missions. Players can customize their mercenaries' abilities, equipment, and classes to tailor their combat style. The game's narrative unfolds through dialogue and cutscenes, immersing players in a fantasy world filled with political intrigue and conflict. Green Hell is a gripping and immersive survival game known for its challenging wilderness setting and psychological elements. The standout feature of this game is its realistic and unforgiving portrayal of survival in the Amazon rainforest. Players find themselves stranded in a lush but perilous environment where they must contend with a wide range of threats, including wildlife, diseases, hunger, and environmental hazards. The game's survival mechanics are intricate and require players to manage their health, nutrition, and sanity, creating a challenging and immersive experience. Gameplay in Green Hell involves exploration, crafting, and resource management. Players must forage for food, water, and materials to construct shelters and tools. The game's crafting system is extensive, allowing players to create a variety of items and weapons to aid in their survival. Towaga Among Shadows is an engaging and visually stunning action-adventure game that promises a gaming experience with a focus on intense combat and exploration. One of the standout features of the game is its visually striking art style. The game is set in a mystical and atmospheric world filled with vibrant colors and intricate details. The hand-drawn art and animations create a visually engaging and immersive environment that adds to the game's allure. The gameplay in Towaga Among Shadows is centered around fast-paced combat. Players take on the role of a character with the ability to wield light, and their mission is to defend the sacred temple of Towaga from hordes of shadowy creatures. Panzer Dragoon Remake is a modernized version of the classic rail shooter game known for its iconic dragon riding gameplay and imaginative world. The standout feature of this game is its faithful recreation of the beloved original title from the Sega Saturn era. Players once again take on the role of a dragon rider soaring through a mysterious and post-apocalyptic world filled with futuristic landscapes and formidable enemies. The game retains the on-rail shooting gameplay that made the original so iconic, allowing players to lock onto targets and unleash devastating attacks. Gameplay in Panzer Dragoon Remake combines fast-paced shooting action with cinematic set pieces and intense boss battles. The game's controls have been updated for modern platforms, offering an accessible and enjoyable experience for both longtime fans and newcomers. Phantom Doctrine is a gripping and tactical espionage game that immerses players in a world of covert operations, conspiracy, and Cold War era espionage. In this game, you lead a top-secret organization and are tasked with uncovering a global conspiracy while managing your agents, resources, and intelligence. One of the standout features of the game is its deep and intricate narrative set against the backdrop of the Cold War. The game weaves a complex and engaging story of espionage and political intrigue that keeps players on the edge of their seats. As the leader of a secretive organization, you'll delve into a web of conspiracy and make choices that impact the course of the narrative. Thief Simulator dives you into a thrilling underworld where you step into the shoes of a seasoned thief. Roam freely in sandbox neighborhoods, meticulously observe your targets, and gather crucial information for your next heist. Embrace the challenge of infiltrating the most secure houses armed with high-tech burglar equipment and an arsenal of thief tricks. This is your opportunity to live the life of a real thief. A successful thief is always an astute observer. Determine the optimal time to strike considering the target's occupancy and the watchfulness of neighbors. Choose from a variety of approaches to formulate the perfect plan. Hard West is a dark and atmospheric turn-based strategy game that combines tactical combat with an intriguing Wild West setting, adding a supernatural twist to create a unique gaming experience. One of the standout features of the game is its gripping narrative and world building. In Hard West, players are transported to a twisted and gritty version of the American Wild West, filled with outlaws, gunfights, and supernatural elements. The game's story weaves tales of revenge, corruption, and supernatural powers, immersing players in a dark and mysterious world. The game's turn-based combat system offers a blend of tactical decision-making and supernatural abilities. The First Tree is a breathtaking exploration game that takes you on an emotional journey through stunning landscapes. It intertwines the story of a fox searching for her missing family and the human reflecting on life's meaning. One of the standout features of The First Tree is its breathtaking visuals. The game's handcrafted environments, filled with lush forests, snow-covered mountains, and tranquil lakes, create a sense of wonder and beauty. It's a joy to explore and discover the hidden secrets within. The game's storytelling is poignant and deeply moving. Through minimalist dialogue and captivating monologues, it delves into themes of loss, regret, and the search for purpose. The introspective narrative and touching voice acting leave a lasting impact.
Discovering its long-lost secret.
Goetia is an intriguing and atmospheric point-and-click adventure game that delves into themes of supernatural, mystery, and the afterlife. One of the standout features of the game is its hauntingly beautiful hand-drawn art style. The game's visuals are rich in detail, and the environments are steeped into a gloomy and gothic atmosphere. The artwork helps create a sense of immersion and sets the tone for the eerie narrative. Goetia tells the story of Abigail Blackwood, a young girl who awakens in a mysterious and abandoned manor after her death. Players assume the role of Abigail's ghostly spirit as she explores the manor, unravels the mystery surrounding her family's tragic past, and confronts otherworldly forces. Final Vendetta delivers a hard-hitting, action-packed beat-em-up experience reminiscent of classic arcade titles. With stunning pixel art and a pulsating soundtrack featuring exclusive tracks from Utah Saints, the game immerses players in a thrilling brawl against the notorious Syndicate gang who have kidnapped Claire Sparks' sister. Teaming up with her two friends, the quick-witted Duke Sancho and towering ex-pro wrestler Miller T. Williams, players must navigate the dangerous streets of London to rescue Claire's sister. With diverse and unique characters, each possessing a distinct moveset, players can master a variety of moves including blocking, dodging, striking down opponents, and executing juggle combos. Lollipop Chainsaw RePOP revives the cult classic with upgraded visuals, a dynamic soundtrack, and enhanced gameplay that amplifies the chaotic thrill of zombie hunting. As Juliet Starling, a cheerleader from a lineage of zombie hunters, players wield her iconic chainsaw to battle through waves of the undead in high-octane action. The addition of faster chainsaw mechanics and the auto-fire chainsaw blaster keeps the pace relentless and engaging from start to finish. Blending over-the-top combat with a sharp sense of humor, Lollipop Chainsaw RePOP offers a reimagined experience that honors the original while delivering new layers of excitement for both longtime fans and newcomers. And that concludes our episode for today. Be sure to check out our other videos for additional gaming content and reviews. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one. And as always, happy gaming. Peace.